Okay, let's talk about CBD land uses. CBD stands for Central Business District, more familiarly known as downtown, and is usually located in the center of a city. Although the CBD is extremely small, it occupies only about 1% of an urban land area. It actually contains most of a city's businesses and services. This is because it's the most accessible area. The center is at mostly equal distance to the entire perimeter, which makes it easy for people to reach. This is especially important for services, whose support is customers. There are three types of retail services who have clustered in CBDs in the past, and they all required a large number of customers to keep the service going. The first type is retailers with a high threshold, which includes department stores like Target and Walmart. As we know, threshold is the number of people needed to support a service, so naturally those with a high threshold will need more customers than small stores with a lower threshold. The CBD is the most accessible part of the city, so stores choose to locate there because of its supply of customers. The 100% corner was an intersection that services clustered around because it had the highest accessibility for the most customers. However, recently department stores have closed down in the CBD and moved to suburban malls because suburbanization causes customers to move away from the city center. And in addition to following their customers, stores can also find cheaper land in the suburbs. The next type is retailers with a large range. So these are usually specialists or unique attractions. Some examples would be stadiums and amusement parks. They prefer the CBD because a lot of customers were attracted but each visited rarely. So the range is long because the customers are spread over a wide area, which forces these retailers to be accessible to the most people possible. Again, these have followed their customers into the suburbs, and the number of retailers in the CBD has largely decreased. Although retailers with a long range will be able to stay in the CBD if they produce something unusual, like a shopping area next to the harbor or next to cultural attractions. Customers will be more willing to shop at these places because of its offer of services and recreation, which is not normally seen. The last type is retailers serving downtown workers, and in contrast to the other types, this has actually increased in the CBD over time because of its attraction to downtown workers. These shops sell office supplies, computers, and items that are helpful to employees in the CBD. So as CBD workers increase, the profitability of these services also increases. As seen from these three types, the volume of sales in the CBD has been largely consistent over time, but the pattern of demand has changed. That is, services in the CBD are aimed more towards downtown worker needs because those have become the main customers who frequent stores, while old services have moved to the suburbs to be accessible to its customers. Aside from retailers in the CBD, businesses are also attracted to the downtown area. Businesses need to be close to their support, which in this case is not customers but is professional colleagues. So for instance, lawyers need to have close proximity to courts and secretaries need to be close to lawyers, which creates a chain of interdependency that keeps businesses in the CBD. Another factor is face-to-face contact. Although the development of the internet and cell phones has greatly increased the speed with which information can be traveled, business professionals tend to share information personally rather than through electronic means to build a relationship of trust. A central location facilitates communication between people. Another reason businesses tend to locate in the CBD is because it attracts workers from a variety of neighborhoods. It's accessible to all groups no matter where their spatial location is. So it is clear that the CBD has proved an important node for businesses and services mainly due to its accessibility, which provides a supply of customers, workers, and efficient communication all across the city.
Created using Powtoon.